Good evening, everyone. How are you? I hope you're doing well. सबसे पहले मैं आपको बता दूं, कुछ नए लोग जुड़े हैं, तो उनको ये चीज़ नहीं मालूम होगी कि पहले आधे घंटे मैं आपको एडवांस स्ट्रक्चर्स पढ़ाता हूं। इसमें आप म्यूट रहते हैं। आप सोच रहे होंगे कि आप अगर कुछ बोल रहे होंगे तो आप सोच रहे होंगे कि आपकी बात मैं क्यों नहीं सुन पा रहा हूँ, क्योंकि आप म्यूट हैं। और आधे घंटे बाद कन्वर्सेशन होगा तो आपको अनम्यूट किया जाएगा और सभी लोग किसी एक दिए गए टॉपिक पर कन्वर्सेशन करेंगे। तो अभी आप म्यूट हैं ताकि मैं आपको कुछ एडवांस स्ट्रक्चर्स पढ़ा सकूं। फिलहाल हम लोग चल रहे हैं कुछ रिवीजन करने। Dear student, if you want to speak English well, so it is very essential for you to know structures, that in what situation you use what structures. If you know right words and structures, then you find no difficulty in speaking English. Okay, that is why I'm going to teach you some basic structures. Those are used our day-to-day life. Okay, the first, very first, you will speak subject. Okay, subject. After subject, sometime we speak is mr plus noun. Sometimes we speak is mr plus adjective. Sometimes we speak subject have has plus noun, have has plus infinitive. Infinitive means verb, to plus verb in first form. And sometimes we speak is mr plus infinitive, means to plus verb in first form. And sometimes we speak verb in first form, sometimes fifth form. And sometimes we use is mr plus ing form. Sometimes we say have has plus verb in third form. Sometimes we say have been plus ing form. Well, so these all structures belong to present expression. So let's know when to use what is structure. Okay, so let's learn one by one. Dear student, very first let's talk about subject plus is mr plus noun. Is mr, so after subject you will speak is mr plus noun are used to introduce someone or something. For example, there is someone or something and you want to introduce, you want to tell, that's introduction, that who is he. In this situation you will use subject is mr. If your subject is I, you will say am. If your subject is he, she, it, or any singular number, you will use is. If your subject is any plural number like you, we, they, you will use are. And after that you will speak a noun. For example, you are a doctor, means you are going to introduce anybody, that who is he? He is a doctor. I am a teacher. This was my introduction, that who am I? I'm a teacher. Okay. So whenever you want to introduce anybody, anything, for example, this is a chair. So this was the introduction of this product. That what was this? This was a chair. Okay. So if you want to anything or anybody, you will use subject is, am, are plus noun. Well, the next structure is subject is, am, are plus adjective. Adjective means a word, we qualify a noun or we share some information about a noun. For example, if I say, I'm a teacher, So can you tell me what kind of teacher I am? I'm kind, or I'm cruel, I'm healthy, or I'm handsome. What kind of teacher I am? You are not going to understand, even if I speak an adjective. Adjective means a word that share some information about someone or something. Okay, so if you want to add some information about a noun, then you will use is mr plus adjective. Okay, here is something. Is mr plus adjective are used to share some information about someone or something. There is somebody or something, and you want to share some information. That information good and bad also. For example, you are intelligent, and you can say you are stupid, you are healthy, you are ill, you are fat, you are slim. That information may be good or bad, no problem. But if you want to share any information about someone or something, then you will use is mr plus adjective. Adjective means I'm going to speak some adjectives like good, like bad, like intelligent, like laborious, like miser. These are adjectives. These are used to share some information about someone or something. Here is हिंदी सेंटेंस. इज एम आर प्लस एडजेक्टिव का इस्तेमाल किसी इंसान या किसी चीज के बारे में कोई बात बताने के लिए की जाती है. I have just spoken same thing in English that if you want to share some information about someone or something, we use I am plus adjective, you are plus adjective, he is plus adjective, she is plus adjective, they are plus adjective. Okay, well, so let's talk about the another structure. After subject, if you speak have has plus noun, this means are used to keep some items or things. If you talk about subject and have or has plus noun means someone is talking about keeping some items or things. For example, I have a laptop. I have a laptop means what? I am talking about that I keep this item. I have a mobile. What do I mean by saying I have a mobile? Simply, I mean to say that I keep this item. I have a friend. I have a brother. I have a teacher. I have a doctor. I have an engineer. In all those sentences, I talk about keeping someone or something. So, dear student, when you talk about someone, when you talk about keeping someone or something in this situation, you will use subject plus have, has, or plus noun. Okay, now there is a question when to use have and when to use has. This is very, very simple to understand. If your subject is singular number except I, or with all singular subject except I, with all singular subject, you will use has. With all plural subject except I, with all plural subject, you will use have. Okay, I is an exception. I is a singular, but you will not going to use had, but you will use have. So you can understand in this way with all, I'm saying all, with all singular subject except I को छोड़कर, with all singular subject you will use has, with all plural subject you will have. But if I talk about I, so with I you will use have. I'm going to share some examples so that you may understand this topic well. I have a sister. I have I have a friend. I have an iPad. I have a beautiful building. I have a bike. I have a job. In all those sentences, I talked about keeping someone or something. So I hope you're going to understand very well that when you need to talk a sentence where you say that you keep someone or something, you will use subject have as plus noun. Well, let's talk about another concept that is have as plus to plus verb in first form. Very first, you will speak subject. After subject, have has plus to plus verb in first form. These are used to show helplessness or compulsion. Means इसका इस्तेमाल किसी काम को मजबूरी जबरन करना पड़ता है बताने के लिए करते हैं. Dear student, sometimes it happens in our lives that we don't want to do something. For example, suppose you are going somewhere and you didn't wear helmet and traffic police said, stop, stop, where is the helmet? And you said, sorry, sir, I have no helmet. So he will fine you 1,000. Then you will say to your father, Papa, send me 1,000 on my Google Pay because I have to pay fine. I have to pay fine. I have to pay fine means what? When you speak, I have to, you have to, we have to, they have to. This means you are telling someone that you are going to do something. You don't want to do that work. You have no desire to do that work, but you are helpless to do. That is why you are using you have to, I have to. I'm going to tell you another example so that you may understand me well. Dear student, suppose I hate medicine. I don't like medicine at all, but I have headache. Then I will say, I have to take medicine. I have to take medicine is what? Simply, I mean that I don't want to take medicine. I hate it, but I am helpless to take medicine. This is my compulsion to take medicine. That is why I'm going to take medicine. So, dear student, if you want to speak a sentence where you show the second person your helplessness, your compulsion that you are forced to do something, for example, I'm going to share another example so that you may understand me well. Dear student, suppose this is the birthday of your friend and he has invited you and you're very happy that today you will go his or her home to enjoy that birthday party. But suddenly your boss called you that today you have to stay in the office 2 hours more because there is a lot of work. So this is the order of your boss that you have to wait, you have to work 2 more hours. And you can't deny. You can't deny the order of your boss. Then you will call your friend and you'll say, sorry, my friend, sorry, I cannot come because I have to stay in my office. I have to. You'll say, I have to stay. When you speak, I have to, your friend will understand your feelings that you you don't want to, but you are helpless. This is your helplessness. So, dear student, whenever you want to speak such sentences where you show your helplessness, your compulsion that you are forced to do something in this situation, you will say, I have to, you have to, we have to, they have to. If your subject is singular number, you will say he has to, she has to, Ina has to, Mina has to. After that, you will speak that action word means that verb that you want to say. Well, so I'm going to speak some examples. I have to get up in the morning. I don't want to get up in the morning. I love to sleep over. I love to sleep over, but I'm a teacher and my first batch is in the morning at 7 o'clock. That is why I have to wake up in the morning. I'm telling you my helplessness that I want to sleep more. I love to sleep over, but I'm helpless because I have to teach my children every day. Well, I hope you're going to understand this concept well. Okay, let's talk about another structure that is MR plus 2 plus verb in first form. 2 plus verb in first form also called infinitive. So, dear student, you know when to speak I am to plus verb in first form, you are to, he is to, she is to, they are to. You know, these structures are used to show I'm, I'm sorry because of electricity I had to interrupt. Okay, well, I'm going to continue on. Because of electricity problem, I had to take a break. Well, so dear student, is MR plus 2 plus verb in first form means this is used to show near future. It is going to happen very soon. For example, in Hindi, जब आप नियर फ्यूचर के बारे में बोलते हैं ना कि कोई काम आप बहुत जल्द करने वाले हैं, we use is MR plus 2. For example, I'm going to buy a car. Okay, first I will say I'm to buy a car. I am to buy a car means very soon I'm going to buy a car. Many people do not say I am to buy a car, but many people say same sentence, I'm going to buy a car. And many people also say I am. When you say I am to buy a car, I am about to buy a car, I am going to buy a car, all means same that very soon I'm going to do this. There is a boy, there is a man, he's saying, hey, I'm to marry. I'm to marry means what? I'm to marry means that man is saying that I'm going to marry or I'm about to marry means very soon you will get to know that uh, I will get married. Okay. So when you show near future that something is going to happen in near future within some days, you will say I am to, you are to, they are to. Okay. You can also say I am going to, you are I'm going to, you are going to, they are going to. Or you can also say, I am about to, you are about to, they are about to. I'm going to tell you some examples so that you may understand this topic well. Okay. To teach you a new topic today. What do I mean by saying? I mean to say that very soon I will teach you a new topic. Okay. I can speak same sentence in this way. I'm going to teach you a new topic today. And I can also say this is structure. I can also say this sentence. I'm about to teach a new topic today. Okay. All means same that very soon something is going to happen. Okay. I'm going to ask you a question. What do I mean? That I'm going to ask you a question. This means I am to ask you a question or I am about to ask you a question. So dear student, I hope you're going to understand very well that when you want to say that something is going to happen very soon, suppose someone got accident on the road and there is a very critical situation. So you will say, he is to die. He is to die means very soon he is going to die. Yeah, he is about to die. Okay, means in near future, within some hours, within some days, he will surely die. Okay, so I hope you're going to understand when to use is MR plus 2 plus verb in first form. Let's talk about another structure that is verb in first form and fifth form. Dear student, you know, if you want to speak a sentence where you show your habit or daily activity, this is called in Hindi, किसी इंसान की आदत या रोज किए जाने वाले काम को बताने के लिए इसका इस्तेमाल करते हैं. Means, if you want to speak a sentence where you show that I do it generally, this is my daily routine, this is my everyday activity. For example, uh, if you say he drinks wine, he drinks wine means what? Is he drinking wine now? No, he's not drinking wine now. But when he get a chance, he drinks. I wake up in the morning. This is my routine. We use first form to speak those sentences where we show our day-to-day activity, our daily routine. If you say, I take tea, I take tea means what? Means I'm talking about my daily activity that when I feel like taking tea, I take tea. So verb in first form or fifth form are used to show daily activity, a habit in present tense. For example, you brush up every day. This is your daily activity. Okay. So you may think that what is the difference between first form and fifth form? Okay. If your subject is plural or I, if your subject is any plural number like you, like we, like they, okay, like children, cows, boys, or I. So you will use first form. First form like go, like like dance. Okay. But if your subject is singular number, especially third person is singular number, okay, you can understand all singular number except I. If your subject is he, she, Ina, Mina, Dika, Rika, any word in this situation, you will use fifth form. Fifth form means what? What? Go. This is first form. If you add es, this is fifth form. Eat. This is first form. If you add s, so this will be fifth form. Sometimes we add s and sometimes we add es. Okay. So we speak first form or fifth form to show anybody's habit or daily activity. Okay. If I speak a sentence, I teach English. I have spoken teach. Do you know what do I mean by saying this sentence? I teach English every day. I mean to say that this is my day-to-day activity. This is my habit, routine. I do it generally. Well, so I hope you are going to understand very well that in what situation we use verb in first form and in fifth form. Actually, I have taught this structure before. Today, it was a revision that you may have a great practice. Well, I'm going to teach you last structure, okay? Because you have 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, we will go for conversation. Well, dear student, after subject, if you speak is MR plus ing form, these are used to tell that something is in progress or underway currently. This means something is continuing. You are doing something. For example, at this time, I'm teaching. This work is in progress. So we use is MR plus ing form. Okay, I'm going to explain it again so that you may understand well. Subject, ing form means these are used to tell that something is in progress, underway currently. For example, I'm teaching you and you are learning. I'm taking tea and you are listening. So if there is a verb and that is in continuous mode right now, that is continue right now. So we use I am plus ing form, you are plus ing form, they are plus ing form, he is plus ing form, she is plus ing form. How? I'm going to tell you some examples so that you may understand well what I say. Okay. Uh, I'm waiting and you are smiling. I'm writing, you are eating. They are they are beating me and you are helping me. In all those sentences, I talk that the work is in progress, something is underway currently. Okay, so I hope you are going to understand this topic well. Well, okay. So I said this was the last structure, but sorry, I'm going to teach you one more structure, and this should be last. After that, we will go for discussion. Dear student, if you speak subject and after subject, if you speak have, has plus verb in third form, so these are used to tell that some work has been completed or finished. If you say I have plus verb in third form, you have plus third form, he had plus third form, she had plus third form, you mean to say that you have just completed something. For example, I have taught you this lesson. What do I mean by saying this sentence? I have just taught this lesson. I have given you 500 rupees. Do you know what do I mean by saying this sentence? I have just given you 500 rupees. I have sent you a message. Do you know what do I mean by saying this? I have just sent you a message. So dear student, we use subject have, has plus verb in third form to tell that some work has been completed or finished very soon or recently. Well, so I hope you are going to understand all these structures very well. Now this is time for conversation, and today we are going to have a conversation. Okay. And today we are going to have a discussion on a topic, and today's topic is what life is better. There are many people they are in confusion that the life of city is better or the life of village. What life is better? So I want to know that what do you think about that? Is it city life is better or village life is better? If you get a chance to live, so where would you like to live? Either city or village? So I'm going to ask your opinion, and let's see who is going to prove it well. Well, so who will start? I think Mr. Tabriz Khan. Okay, Mr.
Yes,
Tabriz Khan.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good
Okay,
evening, all of you. Good evening, all of you. My name is Mohammad Tabras Khan. It is my today discussion. It is which one better, village life and city life. It is my opinion, sir. Village life is better. It's better than for city life because that's why village life is better. It is every item like food and every freshness, freshness on your health like vegetable, yeah, whatever food, whatever food what you uh, get on freshness, that is for health. Uh, Health is good. Everything is good. Health is not good.
Yeah, you are absolutely right, bro. Because
Yeah,
village has a peaceful environment, like village are
yeah.
quieter with
Yes, yes,
noise
bro.
and traffic
Yes,
and
sir.
pollution,
Village is fulfill
and
environment.
the,
That's why
the
my
natural
opinion.
surrounding promote mental calmness and relaxation. It is the most important for us. If you have a lot of money but you have a not good health, so it is a no, it is a very cheapest thing.
Right,
Hi
right.
guys, good evening.
Also, on
Can
your
I say
on
something?
your depend on your depend.
okay, Sajid, you speak.
Yes, sir.
Sajid.
But in my opinion, city is best. If you say about the health, also many people live in a city with a great healthy person. Not all area can do a very
City
dusty
are
and
very
polluted.
polluted
if if you
area.
if
Okay.
you if you live in Delhi NCR, and in Delhi, if you because Delhi is a very polluted city, so how
No,
can you
Yes.
no.
say
But but
everyone is
but, but state government also work on them, not going through this like hell. They work for planting trees and cleaning aqua system,
But
that is clean the dusters and every polluted area. Not not get only rest in life. It is the working on that situation and this subject
yeah, but
because yes.
it is a very given a long time.
Yes, but it is a very crowded. Day by day, many people increases, and this type of problem can create it. It is normal. but
Yeah,
government
but
can't
but
ignore
Hi
this.
guys,
They work on it.
village
hello.
usually have a cleaner air and more
But
greenery.
One
but
by one,
On the
also
bro.
one
contrary,
advantage.
city has not.
Hello.
First listen, after that you speaking. First
Oh,
listen.
okay, okay. Dr. Salim, the chance of Dr. Salim, you speak.
Yes, sir, my opinion is village life is better than city. Why? Because if you have some money, you easily live in village. But if you have some money, you can't leave the city. This is
Yeah,
reason
yeah.
village is
But
better than city.
If you have
Okay,
a
but
lot of
you
money, you
okay.
survive both.
Now,
yes yes.
Aftab Ahmed, you.
Yes, hello everyone. Today I'm sharing my opinion with my audience, and firstly, I would like to tell about something, village versus cities. But I am favoring cities. That is very better than village, because cities more provide facilities like job opportunities, well education system, and more facilities like transportation available in cities.
Yes
But
yes
but
yes
but
yes.
village
Absolutely
also
right.
provide
No
healthier
no.
life, like more opportunities for physical activity, like walking
But
or farming.
but if you want to get a higher education, then you should go to city, not in village.
Mudashir,
Just like
Mudashir, listen me. Hello.
Okay, okay.
Just I
Tell.
want to talk. I am getting your point. You can say also village in study is very well, but I
Yeah,
cannot accept your point. Also, you can join your need preparation course. Also, you can go move on the
yes
cities.
yes
Also, you
yes
can
yes.
do also you can do MBBS. So you can go for your village. Why you are
yeah,
moving
yeah.
in city?
Because
Yes, yes.
but the drawback of government.
No, no, no,
No,
never.
no,
Government also
never.
provide in government
God
in village.
Government has not
in
provide a
village.
Why? Why
good
also villager
Okay, so
also
Mr.
listen me
Aftab, do you know
also
one thing?
villager.
Let
Okay,
me,
okay.
Mr. Aftab, like as
This
you
is
told me,
this
like
is
most
yeah,
of the people are.
well. This is the time of Irfan.
Okay, so
Also
Mr.
Irfan,
villagers
Aftab, as
are
you
move
told
on
me,
in the
like most of
city.
Yes,
the
yes, yes. Listen,
okay,
Irfan bhai,
and as you
listen.
Irfan.
told me, most of the people are moving to city. According to you,
Yes,
Mr. Aftab.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
as you told me, like if you
absolutely.
want to preparation for MBBS, so you'll have to go in city by all means because there is no other way except going in cities. According to you, for preparation, your NEET as well as MBBS.
For any
yes.
kind of reason, course
Okay.
preparation
But
for
do you
living
know one
cities
thing? Do you
overall.
know one thing? Like you'll have to go on Google and you'll have to search on Google how many people have qualified their UPSC exams while living in village. So you'll
yeah.
have to see one thing.
Also, villagers and
85% people
cities, both peoples are
while
A,
living
crack
a,
in
in
a large
village, they
number
UPSC
have
of
to
exam.
crack.
That
in Bihar.
Yes,
Yeah,
but
Bihar also comes in village
also
because we
going
are
for
talking about
preparation
Bihar.
like
We are just talking about village and cities. Bihar also comes in village and there is a lots of city. Okay. So we are just talking about village, and most of the people who all are living in cities, they are not able to qualify their UPSC exams while living in cities, and they are living in very polluted areas. And even if I talk about cities life, so cities life can just give you a faster life. But on the contrary, if I talk about village life, so village life gives you a lots of pressure here. I mean, that gives you a way to live physical healthy and
also
young
Yeah,
villagers
also thing.
suffer for more diseases, bro. You cannot say
but
also cities people are also suffer for
but,
any disease. I cannot accept
but
this point.
behavior of
Also, villagers are
city
suffer for
working
that.
in
Why
village
Okay,
you
of
Aftab
earn
bhai.
money,
Hello,
Mr.
hello.
Aftab? Why
Aftab bhai,
you
listen
earn
me.
money? Why you
Hello.
earn money? Why you earn
Money
money?
doesn't matter. Also,
Why
villagers
you
are
earn
One
earning
please,
minute.
money
please,
to move
please,
on the
please, please.
cities.
Mana,
Give me
brother,
answer.
money
Please give me
doesn't
answer.
matter. Money
Why
doesn't
you
matter.
earn money?
Uh, you have a
Money doesn't matter, bro, in this topic.
Why you okay? Listen me. Why you give earn money? Because for your family, you don't have a time.
Also villagers are move on in the
City
city
life,
for earning
city
yes.
money.
life. He has
Also
not
villager
time. He have no
but
city
time.
but
Okay,
for
I
or
know, bro. I know,
villager,
bro.
preparation
Also,
lot of
villager.
time for
I
your
also
Okay,
family.
villager
so
For
people
your
okay,
move on
family.
guys,
city.
speak it step by step. Let me share my opinion again. And if
Okay.
suppose if you are living in city's life, even your neighbor does not about yourself. Okay, and if you are suffering from any critical diseases while living in your cities, even unfortunately, if you get die in your room, so no one is come to help you, and even your neighbor does not recognize you. But on the contrary, if you live in a village, so all villagers behave you like your family.
because
Yes.
villager community bonding, strong relationship
Yeah,
and support.
and we can share our bonds together. Like if you live in a village, so we can share our
But
bonding together, and
but in
everybody
city,
will stand you in your
you have
like.
get in near hospital, but in village you go to 400 kilometer toward your village. In the road also die many patients. How can you say by their bonding? They love and treat them. No, only doctor can treat them. This is the advantage of city. You have lots of hospital near your home and your
But
house.
it is a
And
responsibility of
not
But
government.
not
guys,
you
nobody
can't say
wants to
no
live
one
in the
can care.
city.
Someone
See,
Why
neighbor
it is
also
a
care. Yes,
responsibility
Okay,
of government.
okay,
Okay,
Sajid,
so as you
Sajid.
told me, like if you are living
yes,
in a village, so sorry, if you are living in a cities, so you will get a good treatment and in a private
yes.
hospital
Very
as well as.
easily,
But
easy
on
to
the
access.
contrary, I've
Illiterate
seen a
persons
lots
are
of
village quantity
okay,
more as
And
you
compared
know,
to
guys,
city.
city
on
have
on the
a more
contrary,
traffic and pollutions.
No,
How
okay,
can
traffic
but
doesn't
according
matter.
to me,
If
okay,
you
but
have a
according to
personal,
me,
yes,
guys, suppose if
yes,
you're facing any kind of diseases in a
yes,
city's life, so you will have to go in a simple. If you go in a simple hospital in cities, so you'll have to pay more than 1,000 rupees for your just fever.
yes,
Okay,
yes.
and you'll have to take appointment, and it will take too much time to get your number. But on the
Yes, yes,
contrary, if I talk about in a village, so you can go in
yes,
on any kind of shop, and within
yes.
few minutes you will have to get a treatment uh
But,
within
but
100 rupees.
Yeah,
yes. But
So
if
this is
you
the
live
biggest
in a
so
city,
what
benefit.
That
you
is
also
not mandatory. You have to treat in
afford
100 rupees.
lots of money, then you can pay a lots of money to give your number first. In you live in village, you also know you have not afford lots of money because
You
you have
can,
live in village and not earning lots of. But in you city live, you also can afford lots of money and can get a first number by giving extra money. This is
you
the reason
can,
why we.
Okay, so most
you
of the
can, you
people
can.
are,
So
even if I talk about cities life, even if I talk about citizen, the people who are living in cities,
Yes, yes,
they don't have time to give themselves. Okay, even they are also depression. They are always in depression while making a lots of money. But on the contrary, if I talk about life, so even they earn a little bit of money by working physical activity, either any kind of work,
no.
but they
but
In those days,
live their life
there
very
are a
freely.
lot of people.
They are living a very
There are
beautiful life, surrounding that lots of fun
Hello,
while
hello.
surround they're
Hello, may I
sharing their
change
bond with
our
friends.
opinion? Hello,
okay,
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 okay.
may I
okay.
yes.
change my opinion?
Hello.
Because
Ye-
many supporter of village,
Yes, yes.
only two supporter cities. This is reason I change our opinion. I think city is better than village. Why? Because city has more facility like big hospital available, and AIMS, KGM available, but the village have no available the big hospital.
Yes,
If
yes.
you any type big problem like cancer, so I can't you can't treatment any doctor because village have
City is
no
not good.
available
Guys, can I
City
facility.
is
say
not
something?
good because
Hello.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, yes, yes. Why
Yes,
not?
yes. Yeah.
So
First,
why I
In
live
those
opinion.
days,
village?
yes, in
city is
those
not
days, there
good
are different people
because
of mindset.
Yes, yes.
there is a more
Yes.
than pollution area.
Some
Okay, lot of
many guys is
polluted
living.
area,
Many
and
guys is
village
living in the
not
city. They
polluted
want to
area,
live in the village.
very
Yes,
good
tell me.
environment.
One by
Okay,
one, please share your opinion.
and
Okay.
all villager has a time for family,
Yes.
and
But
city life is very busy life. City life is
But
traffic life.
who is
because villager have
but a
don't a
lot of
job.
person is
Villager have don't
living
a
in the
job and
city.
get
They want to live in the
Well,
village.
well,
And,
excuse me,
okay,
all
waste
students.
their
Well,
Okay,
time.
so let me share
There
my
was a
opinion, guys.
time.
but
You know,
There was a time.
hello,
Corona time. Okay,
excuse
They
me.
are
Corona time. All
unemployed.
citizens
Unemployed people
need.
in village.
Hello,
Lots of
bro.
Hello, first
unemployed
bro,
people.
listen carefully for
Because
bro.
they only talk about
Hello, bro.
politics
Hello.
Okay,
and
well,
non things topics.
Hello.
But
well,
One
in
by one,
city,
give our
This is
opinion,
my
bro.
opinion. My
yes, yes,
opinion, bro.
sure.
My opinion. Village life is
Yes,
for village life is better than for city life because it is village life. It is freshness air and fresh and food like whatever. But for example, Mahendra Singh Dhoni moved to village
Yes.
Yeah,
Salman Khan
I agree.
moved
I
to
agree,
village.
but you
Dharmender
okay? I
moved
agree
to
with.
village.
Hello.
Like to every rich people, he moved to village.
But after
Yeah,
when they earn lots of money, they not growing their career and their personality in village. They move to city, just like Shahrukh Khan move Mumbai for their
Because city has
interview.
a
Why?
not a
Why
lots
Because
of
so? But
because
let me
after
say
equal
my
you
lot of
opinion
can
again,
live
guys.
opportunity.
Because
anywhere.
why a
You
Why
lot
can
of
live
people are
hello,
making a lots of
if
in
money?
another planet also,
village
but
has a
you
lots
don't.
of opportunity, why should any person go to
Why
cities?
move to village?
hello.
Why
No,
move to
Hello.
no.
village? Only for earning
Hello.
money. If you earn only 10
Hello.
year,
Listen.
12
Because
years,
because because village are
then
not
Hello.
industrial
afterwards
place.
Then you live all your life in village. Why you
again move to
move
village.
city?
After that you again move to village.
No,
Yeah.
no. If you have a money, you can choice anywhere. You can live a village, city, Mars, any another planet. But you can't
Yes.
have
Yes.
money. You
Uh,
have no choice. Only live in a
right.
village.
Hello.
Only
Hello.
live in
Listen.
village. Yes, yes,
Hello.
yes.
If you second. Sajid again. You continue.
Yes, I can say if you have a money, you can live anywhere. This is the why reason Sachin Tendulkar, MS Dhoni, and other celebrity can move from city to village.
But
But if
according
they
to me,
don't
guys, Mr.
famous,
Sajid bhai, it's not just about money because if I talk about any kind of like every kind of man, so why
yes,
why a single man wants to make a lots of money for
There are
just for
See,
their life, because every
yes, yes,
person wants to
if you
live
if
their
you
life
want
be
if you want
friendly
to be a
and
doctor, if you
free
want
of
to be a
tension.
doctor, if you want to be a scientist, where you will
yes,
go? You will go a
yes,
city
yes.
or village?
Absolutely good, right?
No, no,
You need
I
to.
don't.
Yes.
If, even you can move from another country, foreign country, just
Yeah.
like if you will
Foreign country.
make a scientist.
See,
Yes, yes. Just like
whoever
Brother,
live
I
in the
say you,
city,
I
they
they
want
have
to live in the
lots
okay,
village.
of
right.
Okay,
facilities.
Okay,
but
can I
Only
But
for
speak one
earning
by
Hello.
one?
money.
Hello. Irfan bhai.
many
Irfan bhai. You
Earning
don't.
for earning
Hello.
money.
Irfan
many
bhai.
people, if I
Hello.
want to earn lots of money, then go to foreign, just like Saudi, Dubai. Why he not on their own locality, on
Yes.
village?
Yes. Yes. Irfan bhai and Mothership bro. Hello.
Okay.
हाँ
You
Yeah.
भाई
don't
सुन रहा
know
हूँ.
if you
but there
doing
is a
work
opinion
any
topic
company.
is talk.
Sunil bhai,
Hello.
you might
But
not
there is
clear.
a
One by
Hello.
one. Share
हाँ,
your
yeah,
opinion.
I'm listening you, bro.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm listening you.
Irfan bhai, you don't know if you doing any uh, type doing work in any type company in village. I think your boss give you some money. But if you same doing work in city, I think
Yes,
your boss gives more money. Same work doing
yes,
work.
yes.
Okay,
Then
but
why
because
as you
because
told me
you
like
must
move
this,
from
if
sacrifice.
Live
you
village
do
to
in a
city or
village, so
village.
you'll get
city?
low waste money. But on the contrary, if you do that some work in a village, so you'll get high money. Okay, but it's totally
Yes,
depend
yes,
after you. And if you become a very expert in your skill, like there is any skill that is called in digital marketing, and there is a lots of skill which you can learn while living at your home. And on the base of your just expertise skill, you can make a more than 5 lakh rupees, 10 lakh rupees while living in your village. You don't need to move on with anywhere
but
else.
but
Okay,
but
but on the
sometimes
contrary, if
you
I
have
talk about
you
villagers, sorry, if
need
I talk
some
about
office.
citizen, okay,
Yes, yes.
so
You need
most of
some
And
the
and
office
and,
for
and life in a
recognize
village is better
other
cheaper.
companies
Brother,
CEO. Then you live
it's
in a
not about the
village.
money
No.
you are moving to in the city. There is a
Yes,
living of a standard life. You are giving the
yes, yes,
provide each and everything.
yes.
You for
yeah,
You
higher
can also
education,
why
make
for
most
the
of the
for better
people
move
move,
just
why
like
most of the
like this.
people prefer
Listen to
to
me, please.
visit in a cities because
Okay,
they are very compulsion to visit there. They are
then
very compelled to visit in
okay.
cities
1 minute.
to make
1 minute,
some
please.
money. But yeah,
yes,
Irfan, 1 minute. iPhone. Y-
yes, right
Yeah,
phone.
yeah,
Yeah, you say
yeah. Hello, guys.
you to leave.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes,
Okay.
Sorry for I did not mention my name. My name is Mohammed Riaz. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So later I will do it. There is a topic for the village which life is good. Village or city. Okay.
okay,
yes, yes,
So there is a many people are living in the city. They want to live in the village. Okay. But there are a
yes,
lot of same perception. Other people living in the village they are want to live in the city. Okay.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
So everyone have a different types of a mindset. First of
yes,
all, we are moving to the city. It's not our choice. It's not my personal choice. It
yes,
depends on our situation.
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
yes,
Okay.
You're absolutely right, bro.
For the maybe you if I want to go the city for earning the good money for the learning for the education, higher education, for living a standard life like this. But
Yes,
Yeah,
after
this is
all,
what
almost
actually I just wanted to say.
we are define one thing. Village is life is very better than the city life,
No, no,
because
bro.
if
Right,
you are
right, good,
living
right,
in
right.
the village, if you are living in the village, if you don't
Yes.
have a lot of money, you can survive easily. You can
But
go
I
anywhere,
have seen
but you no
many
need to money
poor
every
people
day.
already
You
live
know
in the city.
you are also
Hello.
fine. You have earn
yes.
lots of money from village by digital marketing, whatever. But if
These
you
days
want to grow,
in these
Yes,
days,
uh,
I do know.
yes,
Villagers
yes,
have a
Kiran.
lots of land for farming.
So what the
yes.
use of
It is
land
also
if you
property.
can't do anything in land? Because if investor want to invest, just like Bill Gates, they come in your village. How can not any airport can? How can he land your village? You
No,
also
not
have a
like this before.
It is
Now it's changing something. You need to believe that one. Now, not like before 15 years, 100 years ago. This is
yes, yes.
2025. Now it's very changing. You can see that everywhere, like road, electricity, and airport. Is everything is available. Now his
No,
education
no,
is
about
better than
village,
before.
not city. City, village don't have a
In the
personal.
village.
Their
but right. The most
airport, airport.
important thing in villagers, less stress. It's have a less stress because lower pace of life with
Yes.
favored deadlines and traffic jams and crowds. So that is
So
why
then
Yes.
Let
very
me
stress.
speak
then
on
why
And
village
on the
example.
also want
contrary,
to
city has
Guys,
city
let
for
me
has
a
speak.
a lot of
yes, yes.
stress and
Yeah,
depression.
let me speak. Suppose if I talk about citizens, so I totally agree that most of the citizen people are making more than money, but they are
Yeah.
still not satisfied with their money. Even they keep following their stressful life. They get up in the
Yes.
morning,
Yes.
again they go to on duty, and same. And even they are not able to spend too much time with their family while having a lots of money. Even if I
Yeah,
talk about
you are
citizen
totally
people, so
right.
they they send their parents in an ashram
Hello
because
everyone.
most of the citizen, okay.
Okay.
But on the contrary,
Okay.
even if I talk about villagers, so your
Okay.
just
Okay.
mind wants a
Irfan, one
peaceful
minute.
life, and your hearts want a soulful
Dear
life.
Irfan, 1 minute, please, Palak.
Yeah. Thanks. Your good opinions.
Palak,
Yes. Okay.
Palak Gupta, do you want to say something?
Yes, sir. My opinion is city life is better than village life
How can you
Yes,
say that?
yes.
Prove it.
because city life is a very great opinion for job, for their well education, for hospitalization and everything. There is a very good opportunity for anything.
But
Yes, yes.
I think village has also have a
So
good
then why you
uh,
study for another city? Why you
No,
not
Can I
no.
study
say
your
something? There is
City
a
has
Mehboob Alam.
local
more
college,
facility
Hello
local
guys,
available,
school
like
also?
in our
metro,
village.
I would like to
airport.
humbly
Hello,
request you all,
Hello.
Mr.
please
Fakir. There is a one guy is Mehboob Alam. Can
speak
you give
step
Okay.
him the
by
time for
step.
talking something?
Okay. Mr. Mehboob Alam.
Yes, yes.
Please
You
guys
speak.
share your opinion one
Okay.
by one.
Mehboob Alam, please unmute yourself.
Yes.
Mehboob Alam, unmute yourself and share your opinion.
Is there no?
Mr. Mehboob Alam, if you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Hi everybody.
Hi.
My name is Muhammad Zaharuddin.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
In my opinion, both are good. It depend on the situation. I can say money. It is my opinion. If you have
Yes.
money, village life is
Yes,
good.
yes.
If you don't have money,
Yes.
village life is not good. Same if you
Yes.
have money, city life is good. It depend on the money. Because
Hmm.
yeah, in earlier in 20 years back, if you say no, their life village life is good, then we can accept that. But currently, we can't say that village life is good and city life is not good because everyone moves to city because they are due to some reason. We can say financial
Still,
issue, yeah, something for education. Everyone trying to move city, you know.
yes, sir.
Okay, okay.
So,
Yes.
Guys, do you
in
know
my
Can
opinion,
it
both
I
has
are
a lot of
good.
crime and casualty, but on the contrary,
sir,
village
can I
has
speak?
not. Because villagers are generally safer with lower crime rates compared to cities. Do you know?
Yes.
Uh,
Sir, can I
but
speak a little bit right now?
okay. Speak.
Yeah, actually, Mubassir, I was saying absolutely right. You know, most of the crime happens in a city. Even if
Yeah, yeah,
if you have been beaten in our cities, in front of a lots of citizens, so no one will come to help you. But on the
yeah.
contrary, every kind incidents happen in a village, so everybody will come to help you
How
suddenly.
can you say,
Okay,
Irfan bhai? You know,
because I've seen a lots of
Ronaldo.
people. Okay,
Irfan bhai,
okay.
You know
And
Ronaldo.
second
No,
things I would like to
He
say.
also
I
live in
wanted to
the
share
city.
one example. Salim
Yeah.
bhai, Salim bhai, suppose you live in village and three and
Mudassir
four
bhai,
people.
first of all, you ask question and then I defend you. Why you ask lots of question? First, you
Okay, okay,
listen
okay,
what
okay,
I
okay,
defend.
okay, okay, okay,
If
okay.
you
Okay,
say,
so let me
then
speak again. Okay,
yeah,
and even as you told me, guys, most of the people prefer to shift in cities, like, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, the people, even if I talk about now in this generation and as well as upcoming generation, the people who wants to visit in cities for their life, for their growth life. So when they reach inner cities and they start living their new life in cities, so they will get stuck in a very bad habit. Even they start taking alcohol as well as very bad things. Okay, and
yeah, yeah, bro. You
they fall
absolutely
in
right.
love, and
You
sometimes they
absolutely
fall in
right,
love,
bro.
and sometimes it
But
happens a
all
very
people not
critical
follow this.
situation when they have to decide to live with their partner, like partner as
Irfan
well
bhai,
as their
listen me.
family.
Irfan bhai,
yes. But I want to
Irfan
clear
bhai,
that.
why
Yes, yes.
great people living city? Why? I have seen many great people. You also live in the city like Ambani, Elon Musk, Ronaldo. Many is Irfan bhai. Why you not living the village?
And
Why?
also I want to clear that Mudassir topic and Irfan bhai.
Because they have been
Okay,
living in
okay.
our cities for their
Yes,
child
yes.
born. Okay,
because
You
there is
can
because like
a
you
new
know, if you
opportunity.
born in a
And
village,
and
if
and,
you
and
born in
village
a
are
village,
given your
so you'll
lot
never
of
prefer to
memories.
visit in a city. Okay, and I would like to ask one more question. What's your biggest dream in your whole life? Why do you want to make a lots of money? Like, okay, suppose why do you want to make a lots of money, and what's your biggest dream in your
for
whole life?
better lifestyle. For better lifestyle.
Okay. Okay, but on
Yes.
the contrary,
But
if I talk about my biggest life, so suppose if I were I wish if I were a millionaire, so I just want to make my mother be freedom of life, and I just want to see my mother a lots of happiness, and I just want
Yeah,
to
yes,
yeah.
spend a lots of time with my mother,
yes,
which is just possible to spread a lots of bond with my mother while living with my family, and
yes,
it's
yes.
not possible in city's life. If I
How
prefer to
can you say
visit in a cities.
many celebrity, many influencer can also live in city
Okay,
and
so
live with the family.
we are not
They
gonna to become an influencer on the country. We are not gonna
no
to become
no.
an influencer, and it is
If
not
you want
100% possible to become an influencer. If you
yes,
spend your
but
100 years, so you can never become a
your maximum
influencer.
maximum
Mm,
maximum dream to achieve just like Sachin Tendulkar, Dhoni, Virat Kohli, and many other famous person. You don't want to just like average people. You also want to like very great people. Then they don't live with family. They don't live with parent. They also live with very happily. They more happily than villager. Then if
You
they
know,
don't have within
actually, I've
all
seen even I've lived that life. Like I've lived the citizen life in my whole life. Even when we visit in a city, so automatically you won't be able to control on your mind, and rectantly you will be able to get stuck in bad habit. Okay, even
no
if
no
you don't want, because I know
but
very well. Even I've
yes,
been
yes.
visited in many
But
cities, so that's why I know.
you grow from scratch to top, then you know very clearly that I have not chose a wrong path because you know what I
Sahil bhai,
dedicate to
it is
my
a depend
life.
upon our surrounding. The
Yes,
Yeah.
surrounding
then
we live,
why
it is
you
our
go
depend
from
upon our surrounding.
wrong people and bad habitual
And
person
and and
that
city has a lot of bad people, lot of bad
why
people,
why you
It's
see
totally
only
depend.
lot of
see only
Mr. Mr.
negative
Sajid bhai,
point?
last thing.
anti-smokers.
Yes, 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 yes,
Last thing I would like to say, have you
yes.
ever seen any cafes in village city, in villager, like in village?
No,
Have you
no.
ever seen any village? But
No,
on the contrary, this is the just effect of cafe. Most of the people prefer to visit in a cafe
yes,
for dance as well as very bad habit like taking
yes,
alcohol. They
yes,
prefer to visit in a cafe. Suppose if there is no cafe in your village, then how will we get stuck in bad habit?
Because villages
Yes.
have not a lot of opportunity for bad things.
But also you
Yeah.
know many historical places take place in city. Then why you not seen advantage of city? Why you only see their dark
Okay, so
side?
let me ask you one more question. What makes you
Yes.
heal your soul?
Yes, the city is before also there is a village. Now people are developed, then the factories is
Yes.
established, everything. Then it's become the city. Same like our village before, not like same now
Why
situation.
everyone want to village to
Because
become city?
because
Why not
villages are
only
a farming area. Village has
Yes.
Okay,
a
but
farming
on
of
the
land.
contrary, okay, let me ask you one
But
more
if
question,
you
guys.
yes
So, Mr.
yes
Sajid bhai, what
Now,
makes you heal your soul
now there is
And
a
a lot?
farming
and
area.
and,
Somebody
farming is
build in the
farming
house.
the middle pillar or
please
middle
speak
pillar
one
of
by one, not
our
noisy.
country.
First speak one by what you say.
Heal your soul, brother. What makes you heal your soul a lot? I just want to know that what makes you heal your soul a lot.
Live with the parents and family and my close one with very happily and
No,
Okay,
no.
peacefully.
The
It is
I
and
want to
accept
live
this,
after all
accept
in
this.
my life. I want to peace. I want to peace and live in any place with peace. No noise, pollution, no each everything is uh, our destroy. So we want to peace. After all, we have to earn money because we want to live. We want to live because in very situation area, very congested area, we want to peace. And what is your opinions
Okay, but
for the
according to me,
after all
guys,
in your life?
most of the citizen are very rich. Okay, according to you, and I even have seen. But while having a lots of money, they prefer to commit suicide because I've got to know a lots of news. Even there was a news I got to remember just now. Shraddha and I don't remember right now. Okay, and they also they were both were living in a city's life. Okay, and that husband was killed by her wife. Okay, and this is not just only one news related
yes,
to this news
but
Many
what
in
news,
I
several
village
think
news.
that happen
news
in
not
just
cover.
cities.
Yes.
Okay,
In
and
city
even
cover
if
the
you
news,
get
but
married
in
in
village
cities, let me
not
speak, Mr.
not.
Sajid bhai.
Yes.
Okay, if you
Only
get
two
married in
minutes.
a cities, so if you
Yes,
get in a
Okay,
marriage
time
in
is
cities
over.
and
Time is over, dear
yes,
student.
yes.
Time is over. We meet
Time.
tomorrow.